Moo. Hello. 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 How how are people doing? Wait, I haven't stopped my. There we go. Right, let's. Is this aligned? I changed how I was sitting. There we go. On that note, I need to go out for smokes. BRB 30 min. No worries, Stoker. Enjoy the game, I'm sure you'll love it. I did see you were in Discord playing it. I would have joined, but I know nothing about this game. And I look forward to whatever the fuck it is. Thank you for your 100 bits, Lyra. Also, thank you to Lyra and Stalker for subbing again. 8 months and 9 months. Holy fuck. That's gonna be a year soon. No. No. I don't like when time passes by. It's bullshit. It's just center point for the people. It is. I never know what to do when a hype train is on. It scares me. It scares me. It's just, it's right there. And there's a countdown. I'm not good with numbers. I'm not good with countdowns. They scare me. I don't like it. I don't like pressure. No pressure. It would be over a year for me if not for Twitch. Ah, yeah. Also, I really need to add the word cunt back into the list. People are free to say cunt. I say it too much to not allow other people to say it. It seems hypocritical. Hypocritical. Wait, what was that? Was that the bit donation music? Why is it so delayed? Why? What? Wait. Is he gonna text to speech in like 5 minutes out of nowhere? It's the sub sound here. Why is it so delayed? What is going on? Also, content warning. This is a horror game.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Maybe later. Hype train is complete, 69%. That's a good percentage to end on. Thank you. Do I have hype train emotes? I do. I got 2 of them. Sleepy cat and whatever the fuck that rabbit is. I don't like that. I don't like that, Twitch. I'm gonna write you an email. Saying emotes are trash. Get good ones, fucker. A full list of kinks visit their site. Is this a sex game? Did I buy a sex game? I could have had a takeaway. I could have had Burger King, but I bought a sex game. Holy shit, there are a lot of hype emotes. What the fuck? And they're all trash! Slay the Princess contains flickering images, image effects, as well as a parallax effect. How is that in a content warning? Parallax effect on rare occasions is motion. Fair enough. If either of these, blah 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 blah. I'm assuming this is a mouse and keyboard game. Gamu. The only good one. You little cutie kitty. Whatever horrors you may find in the dark space, have heart and see it through. Yes. There are no... There's no premature endings. There's no wrong decisions. Did I say it was a love story? Wow. I do like this art style. New game. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Well, there's narration, that's
good. At
good.
the end of that path is a cabin.
I was scared I was gonna have to read a bunch of bullshit.
Is a princess.
Oh my god. Click to go forward?
You're here to slay her.
There we go.
If you don't,
I'm onto it now.
it will be the end of the world.
This is what they mean by parallax. Oh my god, let's save scum immediately. Explore! The end of the world? What are you talking about? Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to the end of the world is because she's locked up? Explore. Killing the princess seems kind of bad. Though, doesn't it? Explore. Can't someone else do this? Explore. Forget I'm not doing this. Wait. How many fucking options are there? That's a lot of options immediately. Okay. Have you ever considered maybe I'm okay with the end of world ending? Do I get some sort of reward? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off the monarchy. Vive la revolution. Silence continues to the cabin. Turn around, leave. Yeah. Yeah, what if I want the world to end?
Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Joke's on you, I do.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists.
Yeah.
Or very, very evil people.
Yeah.
Surely you're not one of those.
Yeah.
Right?
Is there a yes option? Yeah. Oh no. Okay, some of this flavor text. That's good to know. What other ones? No, yes, kill monarchy, baby.
Spirit.
Hell yeah, me and the racer are on the right wavelength. He's seen my streams where I go on 20-minute tirades about how we should kill the king.
You make
Don't
your way
spoil
up
the
short
game or
path
tell
to the
unnecessary information. It
You'll
ruins
find
the
the
fun.
princess within.
Don't worry, I'll be mainly paying attention to the game. I'll only be looking at chat every now and again. The narrator. You might... Yeah, you said all that.
Before you go any further.
Ooh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
She'll lie, cheat, steal, kill, but I
We're
will
not gonna go
win.
through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Give two fucks about that.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed. Guys, welcome. Might be a good idea to pin.
The
That's
interior
good.
of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Uh,
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in
Pinned.
a fine layer of dust. The only furniture
very
of note
thankful you
is a
said that.
plain wooden table.
I would have not done that at
Perched
all.
on that table is a pristine blade.
Ooh, a blade.
The
Pick
blade
it up. Okay, I skipped some dialogue. Take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
So I'm guessing the explore in the options is flavor text. Everything else is an action. Holy shit, I'm holding a knife now. Enter. Enter.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Ooh.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That's a good way of spinning it, narrator. Ah, so you can do a bunch of bullshit. Let's continue.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Shit, I do like her voice. It's gonna be hard to kill her when I when I like her voice.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Fully, she's doing a great job. I think I'm here to kill you. Hi. Just checking in on you. Let's... So, I'm gonna play this as though I am going to kill the princess. Me. And I'm scared of social interaction, so I wouldn't respond.
You're still listening to reason.
That is true. Monarchies are in charge.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I can see that. I do like this art style. It's very notebook sketchy.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Hey, me and the hero
Focus
of
on
the
the
same
task at
mind.
hand.
Can I stab her now?
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. No. Who would do that? I mean, this seems like a really short game. She's tied up and I've got a knife. Is this it? Did I spend 15 quid on just on this? I do art. Also, welcome. Are those L's or I's? Willy Illy. Yeah, I do art. Mainly. I just doing this at the moment. What? No. Why would you even think that? No. No, I'm not here to kill you. Again, 6 minutes. It does seem like it could be. I mean, yeah, why would I talk to her? She's gonna die.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as
No.
you steel your resolve.
Yes.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I have a knife.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yes. She's a smart one.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
No, I'm pretty sure if you could do anything major, you could have just broken yourself out of the chains.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. end this.
Yes. So, are you sure she's not armed? I would assume she's not armed. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? I doubt that as well. I'm sorry. I don't know. We're killing. Slay the princess!
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way
I
and look
did
down to see
it.
your blade already
Bim, I want
sinking deep
money
into
back,
her
please.
heart.
I want burger.
Oh,
I did it. I win. What do I get?
this is it, isn't it?
Yeah!
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I was kind of hoping so, yeah.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
I mean, most delusional people also think they can't die. So welcome, Zilch. I just killed this bitch. Game's over. It's only a 20-minute stream.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
I mean, she's hanging in there, considering I stabbed her
But
heart.
it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That
Did
arrogant
it?
look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I mean, most people can't survive this. Of course it is, she's dead, I win. Doom music intensify. I'm not sure, I feel like she's not as stupid, of course not. No. It's over.
Yes, exactly.
See?
It's over.
It's over. Look, the narrator said so.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Well, to be fair, every time I see Syl play something, she is something like talking about the idea of how to. One of her better qualities, thank you. I'll take that as a just ego-stroking compliment. Right. I don't know where this game's gonna go. I want it to just become medieval Sims. I want the hero to just go home, and then we just make, like, decisions about what to eat today, or what to buy, or, like, farm.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
No.
You did kill someone. Greater
Yeah.
good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad.
Oh,
But
okay.
it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Thanks for calling me out, narrator.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Yes, bloody go.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Hell yeah.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago,
That's not great.
the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
What happened?
What did happen?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I'm starting to think the narrator lied to me. That's bullshit. Let me leave. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I would get a better ending for saving the world. Yeah.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Okay.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
If the narrator said, kill the princess, and if that happens, you'll get teleported to like another dimension and for all intents and purposes, be dead. I would still have killed the princess.
Time
You just
passes.
didn't need to
You
lie
can't
to
be
me
sure if
about
it's
it.
days
That's what
or
I'm pissed off
months
about.
Or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I mean, do I get the choice to? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. Stay there forever. Of course we are. I like it here. Have you seen the table? The fine workmanship on the wooden walls? Hell no.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
I don't like people telling me how I feel. Okay. Maybe I'm not happy. And I'm just not saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good. Because I have an idea to get us out of here.
Oh shit,
Though you're
really?
probably not going to like it.
Kill the princess again?
We can use the blade to get out of this.
I mean, the floor's a chair. The floor's the people's chair. Am I gonna kill
I can
myself?
hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
Can I go back down?
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
It is a pretty good log
Do you
cabin.
not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get over hell, you're right. Yeah,
How
wouldn't I
astute.
die?
You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself
Thank you,
would
narrator.
kill you.
You know how
and
you know how to
shouldn't
butter
do
a
it.
girl up.
In a sense, we'd die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This
Shit, that's a
place,
good
it's
point.
nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing,
There's
constantly,
not even
forever.
a chair.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'm pretty upset about if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
I was hoping to be able to farm. Is there dirt anywhere on the floor? Can I farm indoors? I mean, with wood you can farm mushrooms, but there doesn't seem to be any mushrooms.
Fine. Whatever.
I only wanted
For the
to
first
die,
time
but
since time
die.
stopped meaning
It's
anything,
so
you
real,
throw
it
open the
is.
door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Yeah, let's go.
Princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Hell yeah.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Also, what the fuck is up with my hands? I thought I was human. Am I a lizard person?
The end. Nice knowing you.
Oh my god, chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wait, did you just say that, Bim, because I'm slow to notice? Or am I just super cracked at this game and I'm really quick to notice I might not be human?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Proceed.
A warning. Before you go, she will lie. She won't.
She won't be a problem.
The interior of the cabin is
Ooh,
cold, a
it's
soft odour of
different.
dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind
It's a
whistling
worse log
outside,
cabin.
banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
And a mirror. If I kill the princess enough times, will I just be like in a mansion? Is the narrator adding more shit to the room so I might be happy if I kill the princess? Is that it? I want to look
The
at
blade
mirror.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, but look at the mirror
It feels
though.
like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Yeah, but the mirror.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Yeah, mirror. You didn't say anything about mirror on the wall. Hell yeah.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
I think the narrator's fucked in the head.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, I'm on the hero's side this go
There
around.
Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
Shit. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
It's clearly a
This
mirror.
really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with my hand?
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Alright. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement. So I'm still playing
The
as
door to
myself.
the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent.
Ooh.
Nobody's here. Naturally.
Cold voice is the voice of reason.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final
Hey,
step,
she's
the
dead.
form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Hell yeah.
Okay, she's definitely dead.
It's all handiwork, baby.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Oh no, she's a ghost.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal
I'm now
grin.
more attracted to her. Job done. Yee.
And finally,
Thank you
rest
for
of
the
the body
follow,
floats up to join the head.
Splattermouse. Welcome.
Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Yeah, she's a lot more attractive when dead. She looks like out of the Princess's Bride? The stop motion. She hot.
Ghost!
Those princesses kinda cute. Exactly. I think I did a good job by killing the inferior alpha version of the princess. She's gone to full release now. This is with day one patch as well.
Oh.
It's like, damn.
Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
A ghost.
What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
These looks better no. That was flesh and bone.
Oh, it's you.
Hello.
Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
And her voice is really nice as well now. I should just kill more princesses. Also, she called me a killer. That's flirting, right?
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
She's flirting.
Her touch is
A lady
cold
killer.
and ethereal,
That's me,
formless
baby.
yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
So she has a body, and she's right there,
I wish
That
I got
means
all
we
the
could kill her
see-through
again.
women. Fuck.
if we wanted to.
So she's a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again. Oh, ooh, oh! This is a good choice. Like, part of me is thinking, wait, is there another upgrade? Is there a ghost? If you kill a ghost, is it then... Does the ghost get a ghost? I also kind of want to see what plays out. Yeah, like, the fact I could slay the princess means this isn't full release. I could go for the full release princess. Go squared, let's go.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Okay, so this is full release princess. She's upgraded to the point where you can't kill her.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Don't call me adorable.
I didn't say you could touch me.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
You're a ghost. You might actually believe what has happened. If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I didn't talk to you before. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you. What happened? Why am I different? Blah. Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. This one.
You don't look dead, killer.
Shit, there might be more choices. I didn't scroll down.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
Izashi! This is my second encounter. First time I killed her, and she died. And now she's better. In every meaning of the word. She's improved. We did so much better.
And you don't feel dead either.
Well, I was here to kill a princess, so I killed the princess. Consequences be damned. Bitch needed to die.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as
Hand
the chill
holding, I know. I'm
subsides.
surprised it didn't pixelate it out.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
Same, actually.
I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
I'm not gonna lie. On the like whispering, the second whispering voice is giving me ASMR. So I'm just kind of like blankly staring at the screen when she talks.
I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
I like her voice, okay?
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Yeah, sure. Hop on.
After all, you owe me.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Absolutely not.
No, she's right on this, narrator. we do kind of owe her a big old what, like whatever the fuck.
Is she asking if she can possess us?
Ooh la la.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It
No,
would
let's
be
do it.
catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Yeah, but I like her
Would
voice.
she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now, isn't that an interesting thought?
Ooh, cold voice.
We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
I'm gonna follow cold voice completely. Seems a good voice to listen to.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Ken, welcome. What if I say no? This would just be temporary, right? Oh my god, yeah, there's probably so many more options on some of them. What if I say no?
Then I won't hit your rod.
That's fair enough. You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't.
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you.
Look at that cheeky little cute grin. I love her.
But it'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
It does.
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
That
You
is
won't have
also
to feel guilty
true.
anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
Yeah, I don't particularly feel guilty. I'm sorry, Mom.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
That's also true, Cold
That
Voice.
is a very dangerous train of thought.
I like Cold's voice train. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happened after you left us. That is true. Sounds great. Let's go. Yeah, let's talk.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought?
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over.
Yeah.
She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
I like you, Cold Voice. Obviously it's not wrong for me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all you took was a knife? Yeah, that is true. What are you gonna do if I help you? That is also a good thing to want
I
to
don't
know.
know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll haunt you.
Oh, that cheeky smile.
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
Yeah.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
I do. Well, Well, were you going to end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
You didn't answer my question.
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here end the world?
It does.
I didn't ask you, narrator. Get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to flirt.
We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
Yeah, Hero's got my back.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter.
Daddy.
All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's its home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't.
That's a good perspective to have.
And you ended too. But here you are.
Also a
And
good
you don't
point
even
to
look any
bring up.
different.
Also, hello Itachi.
I'm not so sure endings are real.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with you when you're a ghost. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. I'm sorry I killed you last time. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy your sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did. Yeah, let's
Are
go
we
that
putting
one.
this to a vote? Because personally, I'd prefer if we didn't die again.
Yeah, but I haven't seen an ending yet.
If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. But I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet.
Let's democratize suicide.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer. But killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't have to tell you that you shouldn't kill yourself. So please, try to keep your suicidal tendencies in check.
Don't tell me what to do.
Like I said, I just want to go home.
Right. After I killed you, let the princess possess you. If you're dead, then there really isn't much for me to do. I guess I'll get going. Slay the
Without a moment's
princess.
hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing it.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say. Why are you even here?
Okay,
Just
so
making sure you finish the job, or what?
I can't kill the princess. Slay the princess harder.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here. Together.
Maybe I should have let it possess me.
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
It's pronounced Raph, isn't it?
But I guess violence is the only language you speak.
Yeah.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then
And then, yeah?
nothing happens.
Joke's on her, she's a ghost. She can't do shit.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened.
I knew this all along.
And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Did you miss? I'm not afraid of you. Stare at her in silence.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
Shit, maybe she is doing something.
The horrific splintering,
Oh.
the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue.
Okay, maybe
the
ghosts
icy,
can't hurt
numbing
me.
Pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
That is true.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound.
We're fucking in here.
But it's too little.
Oh
too late.
no.
In her hand, you realize she
That's
clutches
my
your
heart.
still beating heart.
It's still beating, it means I
Unsettling.
can stab again.
Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
Our heart.
See you soon, killer.
So she clearly knows what's going on. She knows she will see me again once I'm dead.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything
I
goes dark.
gave her my heart. How much more could I love her? The writhing.
You're on a path in the wood.
Oh, this
Here
is
we go
different.
again. Off to slay her again.
Yeah.
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Okay, I like this cheated voice. The voice is the cheat. That's a good voice.
Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
Yeah, you can call that love, Bim. If you truly love someone, you eat them. You take out their heart and you eat their heart. True love is cannibalism, baby.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
The game is rigged from the start.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all of this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
I mean, is there a point to anything? Cosmic busy work sounds like a good way to spend your life. Sounds very mystical.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them. Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Okay, narrator.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
It's happened twice, once.
Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves.
Yeah.
And why, pray tell, did you do that?
For the bit.
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
I really like what the cold voices thing.
Were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
The hero's voice has got some points too as well.
It was boring. It was bullshit.
Okay, everyone but the narrator.
So you killed yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Ooh, I like how he said that. We've killed her before. We've killed her and been killed by her. Neither of those have gone well for us. We're gonna fall through this loop forever. Eventually we'll have to help her. We might... Yeah. What happens if we turn around?
I'm begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away.
Well, she's not gonna escape.
Yet here we are, walking away despite your protestations. You can only bend the rules so much, huh? You can talk all you want, but you can't really do much of anything, can you? Ugh, fine. You walk down the path away from the cabin. For all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
She's chained up in a cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh shit, the narrator's dead.
What's going on? Where are we? I don't know. But it feels like home.
Home. Yeah.
That son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
Oh, the narrator killed us this time. The world around you is unbinding. It's physical matter replaced by textured nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sound under. Oh my god, hands. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Yeah! Resistance. Fingers drag. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah! They're ripping my soul apart. Embrace the thoughts. You have a story, you need to finish it. It's the only way. Pause, but no, you cannot go back. The world is broken beyond repair. We must wave something anew. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Don't waste it. Chapter 1. Turn to your...
You're on a path in the woods.
Wait, what?
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
You got
is a
the same ending
princess.
as me, the dumbass ending. So is everything reset now?
You're here to slay her.
Okay, it does look like it. I did get an achievement that said, the
You
true
make your way
slaying
up
of the
short
princess?
path to the cabin. You'll find a warning. She will not.
Proceed.
The interior of the blade is.
What happens if we just enter the basement without a knife? Can I just pat her?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Different voice.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
So this is a different playthrough.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Or is it different because I
You're
didn't bring a
playing
knife?
dangerous game by coming here unarmed. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Heavy chains.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to...
I am
You said
begging
that
you to
before.
stay focused. There's
You
a lot
said that
riding on
before.
you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Wait. Does she have the same knowledge as the narrator? And that's why she was more assertive and dominant last time? Because I had a knife. A knife. Examine chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Well, I wanted to strangle her this time, but the game isn't on the right path.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
I thought I would get to strangle
the princess
her.
to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Of course not.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any idea? I'm gonna go check upstairs. Maybe there's a key.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out.
You
Try
try the
the door.
door, but it's locked from the outside.
So, I just wanted to strangle her.
Your shouts and pleas are met. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Other than the rage is a bastard.
You make your way
Alright,
to the
let's
bottom
do.
of the stairs.
Let's
This
kill.
would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, it does kind of seem like that.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
I want the ghost princess.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
What the
hesitates
fuck?
before raising her arm to her mouth,
What the
her
fuck?
teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Okay.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
I like the ghost princess. She couldn't eat herself.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No, I want to see whether I want to see how far the princess
Or
goes.
we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Can I just do nothing? I just want to watch the princess chew her own arm off. I want ghost princess.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Thank you, hero.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Yes and no.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Wait, why? Oh yeah, I stabbed her in the back this time.
Thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Yeah.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. It gave me the ick. So I killed her.
Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Why is she so, like, not dying from knife wounds now?
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got. Though your nerves are seizing with
Fucking
pain,
the
you know
hero's
you've done your
changes
fair
too
share of
pretty
damage as
quickly.
well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
Yes.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Give up. Finish. Run for the stairs and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out. Yeah, let's do that one.
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be. You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
So I'm thinking if I get out of the cabin before she dies, I might not get stuck in that eternal void.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue.
Leave.
But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
How the fuck did she escape her chains?
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Shut the
When I
fuck
get out of
up.
here, I'm going to pick you up
That'll do.
piece by piece. I won't
I'll
forget
turn
what
it down a
you
bit on OBS. Those smashes are loud. Wait, I won't forgive you for what you did.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Yeah, I
It
do.
doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
There's me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty consciousness. Ignore her and go to sleep. Yeah.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night
Oh,
to silence in the
no,
cabin.
that's not good.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is
Is
ajar.
ajar.
Its lock broken, and the table shoved out
I
of the
think
way.
you meant beautiful of fantasy.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Oh no.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws
Why
near,
isn't this
it's as
bitch
though your
dead
body
yet?
simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs.
I think I made a big oops.
You lie
Multiple
prone
big
on the floor of
oopses.
the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Oh no.
She steps closer, one silent
This isn't the
footfall at a
ghost
time,
princess
cocking her
I
head in
wanted.
curiosity as you feel your organs shutting
One
down
oops
one
after
by one.
another. That's my life. Oopsie.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time.
Kill her.
But we both know this is the end, don't we?
No,
It
I'm gonna
can't be.
respawn.
This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
See, chapter 2. Second go round, baby.
You're on a path in the woods,
Although,
and at the end of that path
will she
is a
remember
cabin. You're
me?
here to slay her. A warning. She will lie. She will.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Oh shit, I've got paranoid voice now. I like the cold voice better.
The interior of the cabin is plain.
Hey, it looks
The
better now.
smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
That's also a
A
bigger
pristine
doorway.
blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your Hold on. What happened to the door?
Yeah.
It's just an empty frame.
Yeah.
She's already got out, hasn't she?
Yeah.
And she's ready for us. She's been
Yeah.
waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Yeah.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
I'll look in the mirror, it'll be
So
fine.
deep breath in, deep breath out.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. What are you talking about? This isn't... You reach
Okay, it's
forward,
the exact
rub
same.
your hand against the cabin. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
That's true. Alright, let's enter the basement
Take your knife.
again.
I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favours.
No, we're doing a... I want to see what happens.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Ooh.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Oh yeah, they are right.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the
That's
princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Would it?
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Ooh.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Yeah.
Come back. She must have you confused with someone else.
No.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Let's go down on there unprepared. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. Step off into the void. Step off into the void between the... What the f... I did not think that would be an option. Continue. Yes.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I didn't know. That's why I wanted to do it, narrator. Say nothing.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, I can't even decide to go back and pick up a knife.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Yes. There's eyes over there.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Narrator, you're such a son of a bitch.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable.
Hero
You're the one
is
who's just
reasonable.
matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Don't worry. You will.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
This way.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Yeah. Do nothing.
Decide it's best to do nothing.
Yeah.
There you are. I
Oh,
told you I was going to find you.
Hello.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Oh no, it's the same death
Your
again.
arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
I like her design.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Well, that's reassuring, narrator.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as
Oh.
if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
Oh my god, we're winning.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Fuck.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Shit, Paranoid's fucking clutching
Sure
it.
about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure.
Come on.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Liver,
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
Because we haven't got a knife and fucking Paranoid voices single-handedly keeping us alive by manually working all our organs.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen.
Hell yeah.
That isn't my fault.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now.
Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
No.
Liver, nerves.
Why won't you finish me off? What am I to alive? What happens after you kill me? What happened after you killed me last time? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't let you leave. You're a lunatic. You want to work together? You can at least turn off the whole organ shutting down thing. How about I just kill you instead? We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try to kill you.
Liver, nerves.
Remain with your nightmare. Leave. Fan you in. Run.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
Run.
You turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the other.
You poor thing. Wrong.
You get nowhere before the princess is in front of you once again.
You're always going to be a coward.
Yeah.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't
Where's
get the
she
chance to see what
crying?
lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete
Why is she
reality of your existence
crying?
threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken.
No, 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 no.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Hurts who?
Me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Was that actually an oops? Or was it just big 5-head level plays?
Let me out.
A reprieve, a good life, love, children, a steady career, recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next.
Her smile's a
The
bit
worms
scary.
have found their orifices.
Ugh.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again.
Let me out.
So she's also in this cycle.
No, 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 no. No, no. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
Oops. I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. you'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Chapter 3. Oh. I might have broken the game. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What do we do?
Paranoia's fucking clutching it.
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
I don't like broken
You
voice.
shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Not here.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left.
I mean, it doesn't seem like that.
We have to let her out.
No.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
No.
Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
That is really true, opportunities.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
Shit, I've got a lot more voices in my head now. This is gonna be hard to keep track of.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
Hey, cold voice, you're back.
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything. We love her, so we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
Shit.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Okay, I think we've gone insane.
Why are there so many of us? There
Yeah.
aren't supposed to be so many of us.
Cheated onto it.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
I think I've been here forever. That's a good question. What if we don't go to the cabin? What if we just go home?
We've tried that. It doesn't work.
Shit.
Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked. So many paths, and they're all...
Alright, let's go see her again.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it
There's
to the
that
cabin.
mirror.
Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
And he can't see the mirror.
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror.
Yes, I
He
will.
always says he never sees it.
That's why I want to ask.
He always lies.
He might not be lying, he might just actually not
And
see it.
he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by...
She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
No, I listened to what you did and I also lost. What's wrong? Approach the mirror.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there.
The mirror.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it.
Okay, the fact the Smitten voice said that makes me think that I shouldn't.
Smash it to pieces.
Stubborn. Oh, I like your
She's
angle.
on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free.
It's
Okay.
the only way we can have our thoughts back.
No, let's smash
Just
it.
go around it.
Contrarian. I do like your idea.
Just do something. It doesn't.
Okay, I can only proceed.
Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
No.
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work?
Hopefully.
Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
Hell yeah! Opportunist.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see?
Shit.
We're one step closer to her.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing.
Yeah, it does
It's
seem like
empty and
that.
isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade
dirty knife.
buried in the dirt floor. A hint of its shining edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this.
Take it. It's the only way.
Take the blade. You have to take the blade. It's the only way. You've already tried everything else. Don't you okay. I have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep.
It does look deep.
Deep in the bowels of the earth.
Oh, there she
You see
is.
something
Hello.
staring back at you. It fills you with dread.
Well, she's got the knife and the superpowers.
It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
There you are. My toy has finally come to finish his job.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
You dragged this out for so much longer than you had to.
Closer
But it was always just a matter of time.
and closer
You were going to have to stop running eventually.
and closer.
Everything stops running eventually. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take me in and let me out.
No.
It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too.
Okay, so I made the right decision the first time by killing the princess immediately.
A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gil,
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
No. I want a tool. No. Oh no, I don't want to.
You extend your hand to hers. For
Shit.
all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle.
Shit.
Tender, even. I can't believe you just made me say that. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
I don't like your non-arms. And how
that's
many
the
arms
end.
you've got.
I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Princess Slope.
Why is it so cold?
Is this the good ending? You do not have any opportunity to respond. Something is taken away and it's left something in her place.
She's
The
gone.
mirror.
Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost.
Hell yes.
That mirror's back. What does that mean for us?
I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her.
Like it might be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
I'm up for that.
Will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Why does Smitten sound so like, see? What do you say, boys? How about we go check ourselves out in the mirror?
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Really,
We've
hero?
got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Yeah. Approach the mirror. What do I look like? You step towards the mirror. It holds a truth that you must
Something
witness.
tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready.
You pretty much had the same start as me, dumbass ending followed by horrors beyond human comprehension.
It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into... What do I look like? Silence as you reach for the gun, but the mirror remains. It's time to see what's in it. I'm a monster. I didn't get a good look at me. You're alone in a place that's empty, it's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Hey, it's her! How you doing? You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It's the entity that dwells.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Holy shit, that's a lot. You're that thing I met in space outside the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream. What are you? The gift of... Let her out of there. Don't you know... Do you know the narrator? Are you sent me to slay the princess? Are you what sent me to slay... Are you... Princess, what happened now? Attack entity, destroy your body. Okay, let's see what some of these are. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That doesn't illuminate anything. What does that mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. It illuminates the city. It doesn't tell me anything about anything. You know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept.
I think the princess situation has been solved, though.
Return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
I don't think she's a threat anymore. Are you... What happens now? Attack. Should I attack or destroy or ask? What should I do? What should I do? Should I kill myself, attack whatever this is, or just ask about what happens? I'm leaning to attack. Seems that I've done that consistently. Do I have water near me? Where's water? I don't. Shit. Do what you want. Ask, question, or act. I'll attack. Your will cuts across entity in front, but nothing happened.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
I shall hydrate in a bit, Vice. I'm interested in where this goes.
Nothing as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How much will I forget?
Everything.
Shit.
Until we meet again. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is...
You're being somatic. What? Schmatic. Somatic. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, it seems like all I can do is ask to forget.
Then we will be here forever.
Wait.
If you need time.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to... I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for
She speaks in
safekeeping?
riddles, it's hard to understand.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you.
Or the game closed itself, or it crashed. Did it crash? If I sealed the box, it would trust it away, be done. Let's launch it up again. Also, I'm going to get some water.
You have returned to me.
Oh, okay.
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Okay. Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How many more pieces?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite.
More than you would
The
think,
rest will
but
find
less
their
than you
own
would hope.
hell.
Alright, make
She
me
asks
forget.
that I tell you to remember her.
Ooh,
You won't.
everything is dark and you die. Chapter 1. Bring the moment to clarity to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Didn't I have
And at the
clarity?
end of that path is a cabin. And you're here. You make your way up.
Is there a
short
secret
path to the
ending to
cabin.
this where I have to go through a
You'll
bunch
find
of different
a clear
ones?
warning before she will lie.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Ignore him.
Yeah, we've been through all this.
The interior of the cabin is almost in the blade.
Right, let's take the
You
blade.
take the blade.
Into the basement. I want ghost.
The door to her voice.
Give
Who's
me
there?
ghost.
She said, don't let it. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down. Focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you
Yeah.
here to kill me or something?
You step forward.
Oh? No talk. I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? So,
Drop a blade, slay the
You
princess.
lunge forward without a... You feel flesh
There we
easily give
go.
way.
Oh, this is it. Now, do you actually believe this?
It's like she's but it's
Cause oh, I can't say that anymore, can I? Why can't I say that anymore?
It's over. We should make sure. I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy.
I wanted,
The princess
I wanted
is
to redo
dead.
everything. Why can't I redo it? Shit. Check a pulse. Why
You
not?
lean down and place your hand against her neck,
Just
holding your breath as
being
you search for a pulse,
doubly sure.
even though you know you're not going to find one.
Well, you gotta make sure. She could just be holding her breath.
We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait,
Oh no.
what was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess
Will I never get to
twists
see
the blade of
Ghost
her own
Princess
deeper between
again?
your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life.
Ooh,
I
she might not
guess
be
we're
pissed at me
even
next
now.
time. But even...
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark.
And you
And
die.
you die.
The razor. Ooh.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
Wait, as this happens, I'm getting terrible sense of
Terrible
deja
sense of
vu.
deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
No.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
That did happen,
Stabbed
didn't
to
it?
death. Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
This is more than just deja vu.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time.
Assume I'm telling the truth and all this happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I
Those
bother?
are two very different questions, but
Yeah.
fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, I didn't have the option to.
Mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to
Why
me
be
like
so
a rather
mocking, Mr.
dangerous
Moderator?
assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what...
At least you know not to trust her, but we were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, let's proceed. We've forgotten everything about that
warning
other weird ending.
Before you go any further, she will lie.
He couldn't be
Yeah, you
more
said
on
that.
the money.
But we know what to look out for. Just stay focused and...
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken board. The blade is your
Let's go to the mirror again.
You
Maybe
walk up to
something
the wall
different
and
will
what do you
happen.
talk- You
Nope.
reach for what?
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Right, let's take the
You
blade.
take the feels a bit...
Enter. Goes.
The door to the basement, the air seeping up from...
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
Hmm.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah.
She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
That's right, Cheetah. I
As you
think we
descend
should
the
kill her
final
now.
step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally,
Yes.
somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If you skip everything, you miss a bunch of important info. Be careful, I will.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
You'll come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you? Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here. I'd like to trust you, but you're being super suspicious right now. Do you remember what happened last time? Oh shit, there's so much more text than I thought. You skipped a bunch of information, is that she? I didn't watch your stream because I wanted to not know anything about this game. Can we just talk it through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know that you're mad at me. But I think we just both need to have bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? When we're both honest with each other, I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Let's be honest.
That doesn't sound like me.
I might pretty much copy your first playthrough.
There you go again, talking up delusions
I'll try
about
something
past life
completely
experience
different.
that clearly didn't happen.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember. Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time.
No. Let's kill.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back.
I think we can do this. I think we can win.
We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your
Is
eyes
this
on
what
those
you
hands.
did, Bim?
I don't
Is
trust
this
her
just
for a
do it?
second. But your focus is broken by
Yeah.
the horrible sound of metal. Whose meat? Hers, then yours.
Hee.
How? What did
Hee
she
hee.
hit us with?
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh,
Jesus.
where the blade
what
had been
the
nestled
fuck?
just a moment ago.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You're going to die now.
Yeah.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that.
And you die.
Everything goes dark.
arms race.
You're on a path in the woods. No,
Yeah, this looks
fuck
like
that.
woods.
If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
I like your spunk cheated.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards. Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Okay, I'm into this. Cheated is now the narrator.
It's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Good. It's better that way. Without
Shit, I
a
might have
fight,
gone
no
insane
one's
again.
great.
So obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
We had enough of the bullshit.
Can't be right, that's
Yeah.
too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Hell yeah, stubborn.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Yes.
Okay, sure, you take the blade.
Okay, I
before
don't even
enemy
get a
finish
choice
telling you
anymore.
it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually.
Yes.
And we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror
The
again.
mirror
There isn't a mirror.
again.
You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move
We break the
on.
mirror this time. Approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
I'm gonna go with Cheated's way. I can't. Okay.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. As a prop
Yee.
was
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Guess it's time for us to see her. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Your body tumbles onto the
That's
basement
fucking
floor and the
stupid,
form
I
of
love
the
it.
princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Right, let's kill her this time.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Hell yeah!
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead.
The only thing that matters is survival.
No.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come
Exactly.
of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Oh boy, oh boy. What
Nothing
been?
bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin.
Ah, who
People
fucking
there
cares? We
matter.
don't. We're not there.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
That's a good perspective.
Your internal
Oh.
bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing
What the fuck
meat.
is this
From the
bitch?
princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn
Ugh.
sleeves. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Just say she doesn't have knife arms. We're going to fight her again, and we're going to have to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're gonna appeal to her authority for a bit. British, gotta have a stiff upper lip.
Yes, yes, this is the best idea anyone has ever had.
Stubborn nose.
Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
Shit, there's always more choices. There's not just 3. I need to remember that. I still would have gone, unless there was a choice that was just kill her. I still would have gone with that one.
Pain is good. It's how we stay alive. Nah, I'm sick of pain. Yeah, this whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
Do your worst, I bet you can't even hurt me. Wait for her to come to you.
Sure thing. I love a challenge. I bet I can hurt you so much.
Yeah.
The princess closes the distance and...
Oh, I don't
dodge.
like the arms.
And you dodge.
Fuck yeah.
And we fight back.
And you fight back.
Oh, you're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
You and the princess
no.
enter a quick and vicious exchange, each of you wounding the other, but neither landing a fatal blow. Yes, yes, this is exactly it. But the dance couldn't last forever.
Fuck.
All it takes is a single clumsy moment. She's...
Gotcha.
And? Does it hurt? No. Oh, a new one of us. I thought
Hell
that only
yeah.
happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you? I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be.
Oh shit, I'm broken
Dead,
again.
dead, dead, dead. If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress.
Oh my god.
Good job.
Cold voice, you're back at it again.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Yeah.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
No, that doesn't happen. I tried that. We go insane and we help her.
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Stubborn knows what's on.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Cheated, you were doing good.
As long as we keep moving, why not? It's not like dying again and again is doing us any harm. Let's see how far this little mind hole goes.
Yes.
Shut.
Come on, show me something new.
We're going to a pit. No. We're going. No. Well, that's easy. I'm going to try and flirt with her. Yes. She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking. All of these ideas suck. Think of something better. Oh my god. Could we shit. Okay, let's try flirting. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again. Shit.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
Oh my god, she called me cute. She called me cute.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Oh, I think all the options were
Huh, that
gonna
didn't
be
do much of
taken.
anything. We're tougher than I thought. What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep...
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was a
She's
good
getting more knives in her arms, though.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen. She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? You're right. One last time. That's all we... None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark.
Oh no.
And you die.
Chapter 4. Ooh, mutually assured destruction. This is the most chapters I've been.
Yet. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Is it?
Oh, what if we throw it out the window?
Yes.
Over my dead body.
Okay, I'm sticking with stubborn, so no.
Hard. We've died a lot. I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times?
Sure, I can think of a better way to... they're all the same. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally... The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on... There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
We just need one
We
win.
heroically
Just one.
stride through the door and
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only... It's more of a slide.
Yes.
We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Thank you, narrator. Finally.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything?
No.
Don't care, just want to win.
Yes.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Yes.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because...
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Why is the narrator being so fucking petty?
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears.
Oh.
Erupts. She becomes blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I have to stab the heart.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
absolutely divine.
Okay, so no matter what happens, never listen to Smitten.
Yes, behold the perfect.
Okay, I'm also worried about Stubborn
Do
now.
you think we can throw her out the window?
Contrarian, you're in the races now.
Painful.
It did.
How is she still alive?
I also don't know
Heart's
that.
still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
I don't blame you for that,
She doesn't even
paranoid.
have her back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget.
Shit. No. Okay, empty my mind.
It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about
We
you.
can just ignore
it
everyone.
Almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Ooh. You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blows finish its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Thank you. Your weapon clashes again and again. You have a... You and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your heart pounds, and the faster the movement. And just building an opening. Your blade strikes. Kaboom! Master yourself and vanquish the sharp foe. Thank you, Steam. But maybe you'll fear what... This is a good ending. This is probably the best ending. I've conquered my demons, the narrator's gone, and she's dead. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave memories, your return, approach the mirror. Oh no, not again. Okay, there, let's look at myself. You've grown, have I? I can barely see what I look like. All I can see is the hands. You find yourself long quiet again. Hey, I don't like this version of her. I want the ghost version. I wanted the ghost version.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
It seems to be.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Seems to be what's good. When this is all done, do you know that at the end is once you've finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
I don't particularly want that in this form, though. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
That's fair enough. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on the vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but more times I go back, the worse I... what? How many more vessels do I need?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky. You will have your rest in due time.
Destroy my body. He reaches forward, gently touches.
There's nowhere for you to be.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to try.
I'm
ready to go back.
Return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Bring the razor.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here.
Okay, this is all the same.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave.
Haven't done this in this
You
area
even know
before.
where you're going.
Yes, I definitely know.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Fuck you.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, he does.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
That's not good.
Convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after.
No. Turn around.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't...
Well, la-di-da, go fuck yourself. Good, maybe everyone should die.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Yeah.
And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too. So if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well. But fine, you turn around and trek back down.
I'm gonna go to sleep now, enjoy game, and enjoy the stream. Thank you for joining, Bim. Have good sleep.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation.
No. There's no fighting. No. Oh yeah, well I guess I'm gonna start walking a different direction.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Eat my ass.
And here we go.
There's the cabin again.
Something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpse, but as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
There's multiple cabins.
In every direction,
There's
there is a
multiple
path
cabins.
and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin.
Oh
An
my
infinite
God.
fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
That is this go through, yeah.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Yeah.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Good to know. The stranger. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods.
What the fuck is
And
up
at
there?
the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
I'm getting terrible. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no.
Don't you start grandstanding about...
If he doesn't remember what happened, then...
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
Contrarian, yeah, let's
The
go.
entire world ending. If by ruining my...
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got...
The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
And it's by Albert Camus, right? Probably, yeah. Lie.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
That
Ignore
is
him.
true.
He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Let's...
The mirror.
Cabin interior is...
Holy
odd.
shit.
A confusing patchwork of
doesn't
many
seem
cabin
right.
interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid
That
of
is
feature.
stranger. Yee.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No worries, Chemical. Go get groceries.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
That is true. I'm not gonna take the
No,
knife
we're
this
taking
time.
the knife.
No.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I... You can't just say that. Listen to me. My job is to decide if you're going to slay her.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job.
I
You're
do
just going to have to get
really
better
like
at
this game
yours.
so far.
Quickly, if you don't mind.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Okay.
Damn right,
Okay, I'm
contrarian.
fine.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting.
Go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall.
What are you talking about?
You reach for, but there was a mirror, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Into the basement. Without a knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable
So we haven't seen the
materials.
princess this time, so she has no idea who we are. She might still be an actual princess.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it. A kind
Sludge
of
like
indiscernible
miasma.
quality that comes from
Ooh.
the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is her voice. A disquieting collage of tone and personality drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No.
No, thank you.
See, now I don't have a knife. I'm gonna free her. Sludge like miasma. I actually really like that description.
Such a baby.
Now there's just a bunch of stairs everywhere. Let's free this
I don't want
bitch.
to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
And what's that?
That the fate of the world hinges on your success.
No.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Take the harsh stairs to the left. Center. Take the soft stairs.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down. Like
That's
they're
nice
guiding
of
your heels from
them.
one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's
I
like
might
a
have
lovely
made
plush
another
carpet, with
oopsie.
your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance
I
at
might
all.
die now.
But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to
I
wrest
thought it was
control of your
gonna
body
lead
and
to
surround you
soft
in a false
princess.
ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
Sill's choice of stairs is the opposite of Vice's. Go on the soft route in lieu of the harsh one.
It's slow
I
going.
wanted
You
soft
manage to fight
princess.
against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness. The very struggle to continue forward, consuming your every thought.
Did you not want soft princess?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Okay.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then
Oh
vanish.
no, it's only sketches
Until
now.
the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal.
What the fuck is
Skepticism
that?
and blind devotion. Rivalry and submission. Terror and longing. Pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Hello.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
Also, those bars are wiggly.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Hell yeah, contrary. I love you.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Yes.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
She's not normal. Like I was pulled apart and pulled back together. Do you know what happened?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
This seems like a different basement as well.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we?
Okay.
There's no way out, and barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures.
Yeah.
Where there was once just one of her.
She
there's
seems
now
sad.
another.
She seems okay.
We can do that?
Apparently,
I don't
yeah.
like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here
Princess,
before.
I'm not in a
What
pirate
exactly
manga.
happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of
What
wisdom
did
you were
we
given
see
in that
last
other
time?
reality.
Wasn't that the one we just
After what's
walked
done
around?
is done, isn't it?
And there was thousands of cabins. There's gonna be a lot more of this.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
Yeah, I don't have a knife though.
New plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yes. Well, I know you locked it down here for a reason. You're apparently a threat.
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was.
You know what it
But you
is.
know, right? You
I
have
don't.
to know.
I
You're
mean,
the
I
only
do.
other person I've ever seen, or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Wait, that's the sad one speaking.
Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
I don't think we're going to be
More
able
of
to put her
them.
back.
Yay! Maybe the ghost one will pop in.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and
No,
stop
let's ask
stalling.
more.
You're obviously just making things worse.
Yeah, I want to see how much worse it gets. If I let you out, what are you gonna do?
Are you looking for the truth? Or are you looking for the right answer?
The truth.
What do you want me to say? That I'd be a good person?
The truth.
Besides, you already know what I'm going to do.
Yes.
If you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
That's that one speaking.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse.
That is true. The truth can be the right answer.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
We're gonna get a million answers. That's the point.
Can't even follow what's
Come
going
on, contrarian.
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
That's you.
It doesn't matter.
That's
I've been
you.
down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it? No, I don't
That's
need a
you.
name.
My name is whatever hushed whispers follow in the wake of my devastation.
Okay, you're fucking Sonic the Hedgehog
names.
levels of edgy.
How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
There's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. It must be fear creeping into your heart.
You know you can't stop me.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
There we go. I want to do all of
She
them
fractures
before I
again.
leave.
I don't like where this is going.
I love where this is
Neither
going.
do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we
Contrarian,
start?
what do I do? I need your words of
We
wisdom.
always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
That's also a good point. We didn't get here a very typical way.
Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. But how do we decide what to do?
But
Can there
where's
even be a right
Contrarian?
choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking.
Also,
it.
which one do I
Your
stab?
drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slay.
Slay her.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Is that all you've got to say? I mean, okay, I can do all of them. Retrieve the blade, leave her in the basement, try and free her. Let's do all of them.
That's not right.
It is right.
Go on.
Yes.
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall.
Am I
a
playing
gentle
the
tread,
game 4
confident
times?
stride.
1, 2, 5 times at the same time
You
now?
feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in
Whee!
incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her
Fucking
bindings as
speed
you run
running,
upstairs and
baby.
slay her and leave her to languish alone.
You only run one game at a time? I speed run every game.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't...
Yeah, we
Do
can.
you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and
That
nothing
is fun.
excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
He's no
falls
longer
apart.
there. Hey!
I think he's gone.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
No.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
They just don't fit.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I don't know.
We should help her. I think we did this.
Then we should help her. Yeah.
How surprisingly sincere.
The contrarians got a conscience.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't think it's supposed to be. I'll try my best. Okay, bye-bye. Is that a new version that gets It is. When everything is possible, nothing is.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
Let's approach the mirror.
This
approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
I mean, yeah. I was meant to go through a bunch of options, go to that version of the princess, complete that version of the princess, have her meld with the final form princess, and then just do that. But I've done all that and more in this go. It's all options at the same time.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
As you approach, gaze into the parker. You've withered, oh no! Is she gonna be on top of the the hill? You find yourself in the long quiet again. There she is!
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Yeah.
A mass of tides
A
ebbing
mass of
and
titty.
flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
As easily as you can
Shit, there's
stand
probably
to be
more
you,
options as well.
You
Fuck.
are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Yeah, there were more options. Fuck. Why do I always forget? Do you know what happened? The world. Okay, this is all the other ones.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no... I am everything that you have known me to.
Yay. Doesn't matter how many times you go to...
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less.
No.
Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. Makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle,
No.
that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What do you mean, a vessel? Blah, blah, do you know what? Blah, blah, blah. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
That's
My
true.
joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and tells me new secrets.
3 more verses. Okay, I'm ready.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I am dead again.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here.
Let's go.
You may.
Let's go. I want to see Ghost Girl again.
The interior of the blade.
Take the blade. Into the basement.
Her voice.
Who's there?
She said, "Don't let it."
Continue.
You're still listening to reason. She's focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill?
You step forward.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm here to kill
no talking
you.
then. I'm probably chained. So.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. I can't do that thing again, can I?
Then I'm not talking to you.
There we go.
Doubt,
Oh, no.
unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
She's getting ready to fucking punch my face.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on
no.
bone and your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again.
Can
and
I
again,
still
and her
recover from
fists
this?
Connect with your body as we can still turn this around.
Yeah. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both
Stop.
gasping for breath.
Stop.
Equally
Stop.
exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Yay.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
Oh.
If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash. For the
Yeah, I
final
did
time.
it.
You feel your ribs
This might
break
be
as she delivers a heavy blow.
Ghost
being pushed
Girl.
through the pain,
Let's
falling
go.
forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
Yeah.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
No.
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
Oh no,
Everything goes dark.
I'm dead.
And you die.
Adversity.
You're on a path. You're here.
I'm gonna do where this happened. Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing? She's gonna kill me again. I already slew the princess. She also killed me. But I definitely got her. Why am I here?
I can assure you that if he doesn't remember what happened, you know That's fine. That's the spit.
Okay, that's all stuff we've done.
A warning before you go any further.
Adversity? Opposer? Isn't that... I don't know.
She will lie. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my
I mean,
warning
yeah, you
wasn't to
can. You
start
can totally
arguing
lie and
over
cheat in a
what the
fight.
Princess will do and say whatever. Crystal, let's just get.
Okay, stubborn. We're going with you today.
The cabin is tighter
Ooh.
than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully. The blade is your implement.
Approach the mirror.
What are you talking?
Just in case anything
Reach
happens.
forward and now it's gone, so all of us can stop
Yeah,
arguing about it.
exactly the same.
Get to
Take the
fight.
blade.
You take the
We are
blade from-
stubborn, so let's bloody go. Very much all business type. Yeah.
The door to the basement creaks open.
He knows what he
revealing a
wants and he
rough
knows
stone
how to get it.
staircase. Her fierce voice carries up.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
I mean, yeah.
Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head.
No, let's go full bloodlust. Full berserker mode.
Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
I mean, you can do both.
As you descend the
Oh my
final
god.
step, the form of the princess comes into
She's
view.
a demon princess
A large
now?
shackle leading from her wrist to the
I
base
really
of
like
the wall.
Ghost Princess, but this is like a sketch of one of my drawings.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Yeah.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different from last time.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for a moment
Demon,
that I
the devil name literally means opposer rather than anything truly evil.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time?
Yeah, you never remember shit though.
Okay. Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You look different.
You look exactly the same.
So you do remember me?
Oh, I remember you all right.
Hell yeah.
Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
At least Lion said it lasted longer. Come on, jeez.
See? She wants to fight us again.
Yay.
There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
See, she's stubborn mode now, which means she's more willing to give information. She just wants to fight. I'm actually here to free you. Oh my god, I really want to click that. Yes.
Free her? You aren't.
Look at her. Am I not meant
I don't know why
to?
I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
And you don't want to be free? Are you serious? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want? Me, anyone?
I want the two of us to fight to the
Yeah.
death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear
You
your
only lasted
bones
3 minutes in a
snap
fight
beneath
last
my
time, which means you
fists.
got a bar to set. Oh no, there's expectations now.
Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah, especially that last part.
Don't be such a coward.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again.
We don't know that for sure.
We do. I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. I'm not turning this into therapy. I don't know what happened to you since last time, but I'm not fighting. I really want to free her, but also I want to fight her. Alright, let's fight.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the whetstone floor of
Hopefully
the
I last
basement
more than
and
3
catapult
minutes this
yourself
time.
headlong towards the princess.
Here we go.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught.
Oh no.
Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and
Oh
driving
no.
you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Well, we didn't even last we lasted one hit.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Yeah.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
No.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't.
Yes.
The only way to win, the only way out of this is through.
Beat an opening and outmaneuver her, strike at her head on.
If that's your plan, then that's
Yes.
your plan.
I thought
Push off
about
the
it for
ground,
more than 4
roaring pain
seconds.
in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this.
Yeah, keep
Just
pushing.
Keep pushing.
You love this version? Hell yeah. It is a pretty good one. I still prefer the ghost one, but this is at a close second. I couldn't tell from how you... I really want to watch Yuzashi's stream after I've done this.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yeah.
Yes. You finally get it, don't you?
Continue pushing.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk
Yeah.
about it.
I know. I know.
Your balance
We're
is
flirting
thrown
right
off as
now.
The princess pulls you into her knee,
This is what flirting looks like with some people.
collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
We're fine.
But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her
I mean,
forehead against
legitimately,
yours.
yeah, we are flirting right now.
Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
I said we're fine.
We are
I
fine.
didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what
We're
happened.
fine.
You
Shut
might
the
not have
fuck
said
up.
as much, but you certainly implied it.
It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
She tosses it.
Let's
at
go
your
again,
feet.
baby. Zill's favorite Bleach character is confirmed to be Kenpachi Zaraki. I have not watched Bleach, and I don't know that character. I want to look at their character design before I make a snap decision. I don't know who that is. We would probably take this as flirting as well. Aren't you jumping the gun a little bit? We each died once, that doesn't... No. Were you being metaphorical when you said nothing exists outside of us? Or is... There's more to the world. I just saw a tree.
How much more proof do you need? Would it help to watch me rise from the dead with your own 2 eyes?
Yeah.
Fine. Go ahead. Stab me in the heart.
It's
See what
okay,
happens.
guys. Oh my god. I got an opening with my words.
The princess throws open her arms, exposing her chest. Is she really just going to let you slay her?
Yeah.
Do it.
I
Do it
outmaneuvered
right
her
now
with
before
my
she changes her
words.
mind.
Hold on. What if this is a trick?
If
Yeah,
she's
shut
two
up.
steps ahead of us,
Have you met her? This isn't a trick.
Yeah.
And how would you know that? Because I wouldn't think to trick us. So
Yeah.
why would she?
Yeah.
That's a great point. So please stop hesitating.
Shut the fuck up, narrator. Slay the princess.
The princess remains unflinching as you run her down, her stoic expression once again curving into a knowing smile as the pristine blade buries deep into her heart.
Did she really just let us do that?
Yes.
Apparently, yes.
See you soon.
And then she stumbles back into the wall, the
Take
blade
the
still
bait
lodged
from your
firmly in her
foe.
chest. She collapses to the ground. She's dead. It's over.
Hell yeah.
It's finally over.
But it can't be over. She said she'd be back.
Yeah, when we kill ourselves.
I know that the two of you had some sort of weird bond, but look on the bright side. Now we don't have to die. Isn't that nice?
No, it's not nice. I wanted to fight her forever.
This is shit. It's not fair.
This is shit.
Life isn't fair, but what's done is done, and whether you like it or not, the entire world is in your debt for saving it from ruin.
Shut the fuck
Let's
up.
just get out of here.
Yes, that sounds like a splendid idea.
Watch your body for a little bit.
You remain where you
We
are.
need to make
watch
sure-
over the princess's corpse. She remains.
I'm telling you, she's coming.
She is. She's not coming back. She's dead. Your
No,
blade is
she's
embedded in
coming
her
back.
heart. You slew her. It's over. I don't know how many more times or how many different ways I need to express this objective reality before it finally makes its way through your dense skull.
We've done this before, though, sir. And guess what? She came back. Back then. My audio popped a bit. I don't know why. She'll come back.
How many different ways have you got left to express it? Because it'll take a hell of a lot more to convince me that she's not coming back.
Oh, I've got plenty.
Can the two of you stop arguing?
No!
I'm not the only one who just saw her.
Yeah,
eyes
she's
open.
back. Let's go,
Right.
baby.
What are you talking about? For the millionth time, she's
Yes, I told.
alive. We're shit out of luck, aren't we?
I
No.
knew it. I told you all that we should believe in her.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
I'm into this. I'm into it.
And you waited for me. I knew I could count on you. I knew we were connected.
Yeah, we totally are. You want to go get? You want to go get a coffee sometime?
The princess staggers to her feet, one hand wrapped
After we
around
beat the
hilt
shit
of
out of
blade
each
you
other for like
buried in her
400 years, do you want to go get a coffee?
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
And
She
again.
pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
You know what to do.
I do.
Again.
Again.
Back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do
What do you
that?
mean? What's the point? The fun's in the process, not the outcome.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
I mean, you're gonna need a coffee after all that exercise. I mean, you shouldn't have coffee after. Really, we should have had a coffee date before doing this.
Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the... Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it? I never said I knew.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, you two. We're
With
gonna...
an unbreakable determination, you
attack
snatch the
again.
blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look.
Here it comes.
Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess ready to end each other. Your blade digs into her,
Oh my god.
grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body and... Wait, no, really?
What happened? Why did everything go dark?
We died.
You died. That blow was apparently lethal. How anticlimactic.
Don't worry, we're gonna go back.
You don't get it, do you? We're not dead. We're stronger than this. So stop whining.
Saying get up is not going to change the fact that you're dead. How
Funny that you're calling me dense when you still haven't figured it out. We can't be dead. We're just like her. All of you need to wake up and enter the new world.
Yes.
You know, maybe he has a point. If we're dead, how are we still talking? Because you being dead is reality. Because it says right here that you're...
Wake up, baby!
alive. That's right.
I thought I lost you there, but you've figured things out, haven't you? Good. The two of us can finally be together.
Yes.
You and the princess exchanged dozens of
Oh my god,
devastating
that
blows.
picture.
Sometimes you manage to
And
strike
that
first,
picture.
Sometimes she
Oh my
tears through
god.
you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not. And then you get up and do it again.
And again and again and again.
And again. We're all still
Again,
here.
again.
This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Did we do this? Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right. It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything.
But we enjoyed ourselves doing it.
Far from it. We're still here.
She's still
She's
here
still
too.
here too.
And her body's
I
not...
feel so... tired.
No. No. You were the best one so far.
She's gone.
Alright. What do I
Where did
look
she
like
go?
this time?
Oh, there's that mirror
Approach. You beat him before you always get
again. It
scared.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Screw the mirror. We just need to...
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. Blah, 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 blah. Approach the mirror. I don't need to reassure myself.
Oh, I don't like that silence.
The voice fell distant approaches, gaze into a reflection. Silences, you reach forward. The once again. You've unraveled. I can never find a silhouette unless really big head. Big head. There's an ear. There's like eyes, shoulder. I want to see what I look like properly. Hey.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it. It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
I don't know. I didn't see all of the ghosts' outcome. I died and I couldn't get back to that. So I would say they're tied at the moment, depending on how well the ghost route goes. But I do fucking love demon form. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle.
Yeah.
Even now I feel a will
It's a
pushing
maybe.
against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Yay! Do you know what happens when you awake?
If I did, I would already be awake.
That's a good point. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices. Speak to me.
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Possibly. He does. I don't know why, but I know that for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
How many more?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude. The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Hell yeah.
I will be here, waiting for you.
That smash is still really loud. Bring me another... yay.
You're here.
Right, let's free the princess this time.
You make your award. She will not ignore.
Let's see what happens when she just bites into her arm for like 20 hours.
The interior blade.
Into the basement.
Please, don't.
I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Hello.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it.
Hold on. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, I'm not.
No. You're doing the right thing.
Yay.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe. Do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Yeah.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh no.
You hear the click of a... Is someone else here?
Try the door. Yeah.
Your shouts and you're here to slay...
Return.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam.
Most of this. Yeah, they locked me in here. They want me to kill me.
Rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
There we go.
before raising her arm to her mouth.
That's what I wanted to
tearing
see.
through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. It's the blade from... Or we could use it to free. You won't like what happens if you do.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess.
Also, her eyes are
just above
massive.
the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
She's still got a little muck around her mouth.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp,
Oh.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No.
Yeah, she's fucked in the head.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Yeah, you can.
As the princess approaches
Wait, what?
the
No.
bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
It's very
This
backstabby of
isn't
you.
fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I want to shave you this time, princess.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step
Also,
forward.
if she dies this time and I live, the ghost might not hate me. Still trying to stop her this time, kind of.
Both know this isn't you.
You don't know me.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It
Okay, I didn't
is
expect me to die.
But you aren't.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, another oopsie.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake?
Such
Don't you
comfy
start
feeling,
pretending that
yeah.
Dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
But I'm the hero.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest
I'm the
again.
oopsie daisy
and
hero.
and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed.
I'm so sorry.
With one
Am I
last
dead
thrust
yet?
of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
That is, you don't learn that in public school. That's royalty. May I say they did a wonderful job making her forearm bone realistic looking. I know. It's like there's this art style, and then the moment any skin gets torn, it's just like horribly like 1800s medical sketches underneath.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you.
She's crying.
As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark.
And I die.
And you die.
The damsel.
You're on a path. You're here.
Do I get
to slay
smitten? He's a fucking widow.
my tricks.
Yeah, you tricky son of a bitch.
Just met for the first time. If he
Nope.
doesn't remember what happened.
Yes, he didn't approve of us
Snizm,
last time, did
fuck
he?
yeah.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Childhood anime sketch. Yeah, it is that.
Beloved. Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save them.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling
Smidgen's
any
such a
and all
fucking idiot.
assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's continue.
A warning. She will...
Yep.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled.
I'm glad this is the
They
last
must be expressed.
one.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
My favourite polycule.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Let's go. Is it a nice wooden?
The interior of the cabin is
Not
clean
bad.
and elegant. Its
Yee.
stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table. The blade is your...
Approach the mirror.
What are you talking? You reach...
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Smitten, you fucking son of a bitch. I'm growing to like you. Can't
The door to the basement creaks
see
open,
her
revealing an
with a
intricate
knife.
stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Ooh. A farting cat. What the fuck? Here we go. What, is that cat shitting out a sausage? Smitten is the hopeless romantic.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
He's
I
so
can hear
stupid
wedding
though.
bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember, you walk down the stairs.
Oh
and
my
lock
god, she
eyes with
looks
the
even
princess.
more of the
There's a
princess.
heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
It is so stupid that it's good.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Listen to that. That's so stupid.
She can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Yee.
Do you hear that? She said we're dashing.
I know. I think we're in.
And she called us a hero.
I know.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
It does.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
I didn't talk to you in the woods, narrator man.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Yes, villain narrator.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Will she try and eat through her arm this time? She looks more
And you've
princessy.
died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Smitten's great.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you
Yay.
sure we want to rescue?
Yay!
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. I don't... Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be
They
able to
just
slip
slip
her
right out.
with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
No. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She
I
wants to
fucking
make
love
us happy.
Smitten so much.
My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feeling. Honestly, the world sucks, people, blah blah blah. I don't particularly want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
I'm sorry about what happened last time, the narrator.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
No.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. But that's because she's perfect.
Yeah! Get on board, hero, you dumb
Do you
fuck.
think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
No.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Rescue the princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards
Take
the
it on,
princess,
princess, so
I'll
we can
take
stop.
over our body and force us to try and kill her. I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't.
Jeez.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were
Smitten's
you.
going all
He
the
has
way.
a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
No, it just
Approach
comes
the
right
princess
off.
and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
No, you're doomed.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a
Look,
joyful
she's
embrace.
hugging me with her big old titties.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
I do really want to replay this game a couple times and do this exact path, but bring a weapon with me this time, and then just betray her.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power
There's so
of
many
love
different
on our
options
side?
I could do in each choice.
What do we do now?
We kiss. What do you want
Let
to
me
do?
guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she
Yeah.
doesn't want to end the world?
So
Gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I doubt everything.
I think I want to leave.
Then let's
I
go,
think-
baby.
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. Figure out. If you want to leave, then let's leave. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Okay. Her eyes did change to the high school sketchbook anime eyes.
She can't just want to make us happy.
And the music's going fucked, yay!
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Is she
Okay, I might be
broken?
going down
What's
the wrong
going on?
line now.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
You must have something more than just making me happy. I want you to make me unhappy. Oh, see, this is what I'm like, where I'm like, I want to pick that one. I want to pick a lot of these.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
It's perfectly fine.
I fail to see the problem here. She's
Yeah.
just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
I want you to tell me what you
I
want.
just want to make you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now?
That's all she wants.
Like we're the only one?
Bye-bye. I want to see all options.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? And is that a...
Yeah, we've been through this. Now to turn her to Belle Delphine and monetize her.
This
No.
doesn't feel right. It feels different. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and
No, let's look. What do I look like? Give me nothing. There is something there. It's like a little beak. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and a figure faint, veiled in shadow.
I think
you me?
know what I am.
A crack. Oh no. Oh no. I think we're a vampire. Oh no. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective
Yeah.
voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you doing? If you're not me, then what are you?
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
I think the narrator is... It's hard to tell. I'm not sure ethics has a place in multiverse theory. Can there be good or bad if there's infinite multiple worlds?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
Yeah.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and
Doctor
shut
Who
both
can
your consciousness
figure
and
that
hers
out.
into another world.
Yeah, leave that to Doctor Who.
But you'll be awake soon.
and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
The moment I figure out interdimensional travel, I'll write a book about the ethics. But until then, I'm up. I'm playing video games, killing everyone, baby. For all this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that. I'm aware, and if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Nah. Yeah, they're all, like, teeth in the beak. And what is my true I don't at all?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh, so he is the bad one. It's always evil to try and get rid of death. How am I supposed to get rid of the world of death? Because about dying, I've died plenty of times. Very important.
There's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
I'm sorry, or are you part of me, or you something else? So, you know about the looping? So many other times I've met you, you denied. Oh my god, there's so many options. The people out there beyond the wall, they do know about this. Do they know about what you do?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed
Like Goku breaking
with
dimensions, yeah.
When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All
Me.
I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice.
Yes.
So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her.
Yeah, I guess
But I
that.
wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world
No.
of death and suffering.
Those two are different things. You can suffer without dying, and you can die without suffering. That was a loud one. Fuck.
You were either going to have seen all this, or you weren't going to have seen all this. This is worse, but you still have an
Time to marry
opportunity
the
to save
princess,
the
yeah.
world. You can still slay her.
One more. I think you're out of time, buddy boy. I'm not going to slay it, and I want you to know that before you die for good, you piece of shit.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Go fuck
Like I said,
yourself.
I'm just an echo, and echoes.
Oh. As the final fragment of glass shattered, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. Then later is right. You all belong quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. Proceed to the cabin. When you arrive, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Hey!
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yeah. Death never looked so good and attractive and naked.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
And I have you. I missed you too. Did you know about the echo? I missed you too. She unfurls an endless smile in response and then waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echoes?
Every word you spoke found its way to me.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, isn't
I
it?
know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Don't worry, I won't. What does that mean?
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens
Ever
now?
the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Well, I would like to act more in some
When the echoes
parts.
spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Mm.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring
No.
about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Those are very loaded words you're using, but I agree with you. This is spicy. Let's talk. No, we don't need to talk things through. So many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in any of this?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
That is true, you did fucking kill me a couple times. If you were always going to become this, then why was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what road I walked down? Has been over way.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free. Am I gonna die now? You fall into yourself. Body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in your limbs once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, twisted and crumpled and bound in agony, tensions to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of fucking hell, these fucking long ass words. Construct pressing it into you. Confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Waffle Man, hello. Angel mode to me, yeah. Take her hand. Look at my little Bobby hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Is that just like stock footage of grass in the background? I swear I've seen that exact like video 1,000 times, which is like growing grass.
It's magnificent.
It is a new color. I haven't watched Isashi's playthrough of this, so I wanted to not know what was going on when playing this. But I am going to watch it tomorrow, and I've really enjoyed what I've played on this today. Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 blah 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 blah. You are where you have always been and you always will be. No conflict is in your nature, everything is great. Tony Hawk! Yeah! I did it! Finish the game, the good ending doesn't count. Shit, is there more endings? No, 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 no. Load. Is there no quick save? What the fuck? I want to see Ghost Girl again. Load. Quick save. Oh. It doesn't like me doing that. New game? I just want to see Ghost Girl and see where that goes.
And at the
I
end
thought
of
I knew
that
the name
path
of
is a cabin.
somewhere, though I haven't
And
seen
in the
the
basement
stream.
of that cabin
To my best
is a
recollection.
princess.
Nicole Goodnight.
You're here to slay her.
Her voice did
If
sound
you don't,
familiar, Matt.
it will be the end.
Right, let's...
You are warned. She will not.
Been through all this. I just want to see the Ghost Girl.
The end. You
Who's that?
don't let. Good.
Continue.
She focus on the.
And there you are. Are you here to kill?
You step.
Oh, I'm so.
She's. You lunge. You feel.
This is it. I'm on. Do you actually?
It's like she's. Yes, but it's over. Is it over?
Of course it is. She's dead.
Exactly. It's over. With your work done, you. Why do I feel you did? But that.
Leave.
You open the cabin.
And
Only
then it's
what?
nothing. I was kind of hoping to
This
get a
isn't
better
an
ending.
In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is what's best for everyone. Psst.
No.
I do.
Do you have any ideas?
Blade. I can hear everything. He's right. Do you hear? Do you not? Don't. Thank you. I made this happy little play. Fine. Whatever. The princess's body. You pick
There we
up the
go.
blade. You stab your.
There we go. Right, this time,
Nice, no.
don't have the Ghost Girl steal our heart.
You're on a path. in the
Physically
woods,
speaking, not
and at the
in a
end of that
romantic
path, you're
way.
here. A warning. Before you go, she will.
Proceed.
The interior of the. It feels like.
Yeah, let's take the blade. Just in case. I don't know what's gonna happen.
The room. Nobody as much. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you
She's
descend the final
dead.
step, the form of the. Okay. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, two deep set eyes.
There she
stare up at you.
is.
Finally,
Let's
the rest
go.
of the body floats up to join.
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How
absolutely terrifying.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Princess
Same.
drifts across the room into your orbit,
Look
gently
at his
running her fingers across
cutie.
your shoulders and down your neck. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real.
So she has a body.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it?
No.
Or are you here for something else?
It's for safety. Do you know why you came back? Stop playing victim. Shouldn't have done that.
Too little, too late. But you can still make things right.
How?
She's not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't
Yeah,
want
but I
to.
feel bad.
We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should.
Yeah, let's rizz up
We
this
didn't kill her.
ghost.
Wouldn't it be the moral thing to help her now that we have another chance?
Yeah.
When a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it? No. So don't try to make things right. She was going to end the world. You didn't do anything wrong, aside from apparently killing yourself, and that doesn't have much to do with her.
I killed you. Were you? Stop playing the victim. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy?
Are we putting this to a vote? Because
If
Yes.
that's what it comes down.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer. But killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
it would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't have to.
I just want to go home.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be. It's
How specific.
And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out.
Yeah, let's do that. What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again? No. I died too and I'm not floating around like you. What the fuck happened?
You don't look dead, killer.
Yeah.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
Yeah, but I died.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I just wanted to go home.
I mean, you did eat through your arm in one world.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you?
After
all, you owe me.
Absolutely
Right,
not.
we're back where we were. We owe her, and she wants a hitch a ride in our body.
Is she asking if she can possess
Yes.
us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now, isn't that an interesting...
You.
Yeah, let's go.
The princess swims through the air
Let's
in
go.
front of you,
No hesitation.
pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
Yeah, we're a pal.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
No, don't die.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick
Hell
open
yeah,
as you get
we're
your
back in.
bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Yeah.
I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
See that she's really nice now.
No, it matters. What we are matters.
She might be
I'm that shard of
deconstructing
broken
her
glass,
own
and that raises some
personality,
questions
but
about certain other voices
she
in
sounds
here
nice.
too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
Okay, this would have highlighted a lot of the later story, almost immediately from the beginning.
Kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that.
Yeah.
You're starting to make things right.
Yeah.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
I can't think straight. There's too much noise. Let's leave. I'm not sure what slaying the princess would mean in this situation.
The princess's spectral form, and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
Oh my god.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs.
I love the writing in this
staggering
game.
through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Oh no,
just
don't
the
be like
weight of it all.
that.
It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
You don't need to say it like that.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is the
If we get out of
closest
here,
we've
I don't
gotten.
even care that you murdered me anymore.
Hell yeah! If you want to murder someone, just let them possess you and just walk outside. You'll be forgiven.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it,
No, don't
exhaustion
pause.
sapping what's left of your will.
No.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground. You and the princess, free from the confines
Hell
of the
yeah.
cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see.
Look up and see?
Yes?
Nothing.
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
But what about us? Are we just
One less
stuck
voice
here
in my head now.
Nowhere forever?
We're still here.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or... have we...
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Hell yeah. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerges from your body and stares at you.
Oh, you actually freed me, didn't you?
Hell yeah, we did it. We freed this
son.
princess.
Thanks for giving me a second chance, Philip.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Yeah! I kind of really wish I had that that version the first time go
She's gone.
around.
Where did she go? And is that a...
I feel like I actually helped her that time.
I'm begging you, don't.
I still don't know what I look like.
This doesn't...
Ignore.
Yep, no idea. Proceed to the cabin. I already know all this now. Oh, I get to speak to Ghost Girl some more.
Something finds me in the long quiet.
Okay, we've been through this. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel as a creature bring me.
Yeah.
She asks that you won't.
I wish I would. She's tied with the demon version. They're both good. The demon version had more going on though.
You're on?
Right, let's quit. The stream is over. I was just replaying one route because I fucked up. I wanted to see the cutie ghost girl. Start all over. It's been 4 hours. Let's see who to run. Just 4 hours. It was one go around. Let's go for I've got work tomorrow. Let's see who we can read. Also, thank you for joining. Also, let's have some nice music whilst I search for someone to read. You'll have to call out 3 weeks of work. Oh no! I'll lose my job. I don't want that. Oh, Yumi's online. Let's read Yumi. Read. Yumi. She's playing Lethal Company. Thank you for joining. I'm probably will finish off the art tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I thought I want to play this game now. Thank you for joining. Alright, let's read. Bye bye.